I literally took 1 day's leave. When I came back, my colleagues, our boss, HR department, now we're even scared to ask for bonuses because the podcast department is shaking. You understand? But because I'm in the news department, I have to talk about it. So, yeah. Owamie. Lungelo. Gyan amukela kunqubo yami bomtaba kaThayati bomtaba kaGogo bomtaba kaAnti bomtaba kaSisi. I am Sibs. Hey Bowenja, sorry. And it's at the right Sims on Instagram. So please follow your sister. That yawn should let you know that it's 5:15 in the morning before my kids go to school. So you see the dedication. Yes, if you are looking to promote your business or advertise your YouTube channel to get more traffic towards you, hit me up on Twareka Mukhala. As you can see, we are the fastest growing channel right now, sitting on over 10,000 subscribers. What do you even mean for a new channel? Hey, so hit me up if you're trying to do some business with me. Otherwise, let's get into the video. Yo, why yenza indaba uPalisa? You remember Palisa went on Owamie's podcast, ne? And that interview was broken up into 3 parts, right? And the biggest topic of the interview was the parenting relationship Palisa has with Somizi, which according to her at this point is non-existent, and Somizi was pretty much never there for the child. You know, it was all for show and never for fatherhood, right? So then, after that whole interview took place, we also saw an interview between my other colleague, Lungelo, Nohu Bahumi. Bahumi, who was the main subject matter of Alisa's interview with Owamie. Alright then, both interviews were very different. Very different. And obviously it was different people. One was speaking from her own life experience as the child, but you know, with Lungelo, it's more like sharing wisdom and like Lungelo's interviews, like there's a lot of profound, you know. With Owamie, it's like you're speaking to your homegirl, your sister, you're just like having a chat, you know. Anyway, so the interviews went well. They were trending. They were a topic on social media, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere. Right. Monday, Owamie does a video. And she is going off at Lungelo, who is Engineer Your Life podcast. Hi, I'm watching. So in that video, Owamie is confronting Lungelo, saying that she tried to confront him in private regarding this particular interview. Okay, she says that Lungelo tried to get Palisa to come to his podcast as soon as she was done with Owamie's podcast. Like they were trying to get Palisa, like that interview, they were rushing to get Palisa on their podcast, and Owamie's like, she's pissed off because that was her interviewee and she was not done interviewing Palisa, and she just felt like that was shady behavior from who? Lungelo, right? And because Lungelo could not get Palisa on time, he got the closest thing to Palisa, which was who? Bahumi, right? And then Owamie goes off and he's like, that is shady behavior, that is very vindictive, that is like shiesty. Hey, siyakutsa, siya, doja. Hey, she's throwing fire, bullets, ba. I'm like, yo, Owamie, okay, all right. And then I'm reading the comments, I'm trying to get, guys, I'm trying to get perspective here because I know Owamie personally, you know, and I know Lungelo personally. And the way Owamie was talking about Lungelo, I was like, this is not the Lungelo I know. Guys, Lungelo, has no shady bone in him. Okay, so I was trying to get the perspective. How did she get to this thinking of Lungelo? Okay, guys, let us talk. Like, now let us talk, right? This, we call this thing YouTube. And YouTube has so many channels. And YouTube has so many niches and platforms, right? And in the entertainment industry, when a topic is hot, when a story is hot, everyone wants to jump on that story. Even I spoke about the Lungelo and the Owamie interview. Because why? It was a hot topic, it was a trending story. So when something is hot, everyone wants a piece of that story. Do you understand what I'm saying from my objective perspective? And then I come to Owamie's side. I can understand where Owamie is coming from, because she feels like this is my interview, this is my guest, this is my moment. I'm the one that put the hard work and the groundwork and the effort to make this an exclusive, you know? So now I can see she's like, you're not even giving me a moment to trend and shine. Immediately you just want to jump on my guest. Zhuang? How now, brown cow? You know? And I can understand Lungelo's perspective. It's like, Alisa, it's a hot topic, it's a hot story. And because me and Owamie are different when it comes to podcasting, I want to get her perspective from my side of interviewing, because my interview style is different, you know. I do not think at that moment in time, I do not think at that moment in time it was maybe like being shady. It was a matter of, it's a hot topic, it's a trading story. I would love to have Balisa as a guest and get a different perspective on her regarding the story. Guys, you remember Lebo? Latoya's lies. Latoya is a liar, is a cheater, he's a shinkoro, is a Vinky Vonko. Everyone wanted to label. Guys, let me tell you, Kushkuti, if I was like a podcaster, like interviewing people, hey, it was going to be a problematic, smartomatic, because if I see someone is trending, I want that person on my hot seat, you know? Even me, when I was thinking, I was going through my whole separation, my ex-husband, and I was a topic. Lungelo called me and was like, hey bruh, come to the podcast, you know. Do from Dineo. Dineo had the podcast on McG's channel. They called me like, hey, come. Promise from Own Narrative called me like, hey, can we interview you? I feel like when you are a hot topic, like everyone wants a piece of you, you know? So then I think this matter could have really, okay, if Lungelo answered his phone, this matter would have been like done away with privately. I understand, you know. This could have been a non-issue, you know. YouTube is big, guys. YouTube is big, and I feel like most of us that are growing on YouTube, we have grown an audience because we are all different and we all have our different ways of handling our channels. You know, you guys come to my channel because you know you're gonna laugh, you know. You go to Mang Mang's channel because you know you're gonna see aesthetics. You go to Mang Mang because you want wisdom. Like, YouTube is so big. YouTube is such an amazing platform, because it's not like SABC 1, 2, 3, 4 ETV, you know. Literally in a space of 1 hour you could have watched 1 million different things, you know. So I did not see the need for this to get this big, you know, and for it to get this far, because now literally we are going to have Owamie and Lungelo who will no longer want to have each other as like colleagues or talk to each other. Now what's going to happen is that when there's a hot guest, there's a hot story, okay? Now it's going to be like Honganisana, you know. This one's going to want this one. If this one has already been on this podcast, this one's not going to want this. Hey, Guningi, you understand? Guningi. And man, Akom Nandi. Me, as someone that knows both of them personally, it's just not nice to watch, knowing them on like personal levels and knowing they are not these types of people, you know, because I'm reading the comments on Owamie's video, and one thing about keyboard warriors, they will warrior, and one thing about people, like, they will write down really their thoughts and their feelings, you know. And it's like, now you've been painted out to be this person, and it shouldn't have gotten this far. And I don't like want Lungelo to be now painted as this guy that is shysty and in, because I know Lungelo, like Mazimina personally and Maz differently, you know. Hey, I come 90, like at this point in time, I just want to say, like, it was just not nice how this whole thing went down, and this thing could have just been like a quick chat. Lungelo ngabe ubambe phone, bra. Ngabe ansarela what's a call, Joe. You know, this thing wouldn't have snowballed to where it is right now, honestly, guys, right? Go acrimony, battery. Who's telepath producer? Jean. Let's talk in the comment section down below. But in Dine shook. As for me personally, Dine shook. I don't want to waste this outfit, so I'm gonna do another video because Nina Kalibad. I want Luna Ali Batla. Okay, we will talk.